What's up, Laker fans? On Monday night, the Lakers fell to the Nuggets 113 to 107. Let's take a look at how it all went down. Kyle Kuzma was the star of the night, scoring an efficient 23 points in 29 minutes. Watch how he relocates to the open spot to give Thomas Bryant the passing angle. This is a nice baseline out of bounds play. Kuzma sets the back screen, which occupies Faried's attention, and then Kuzma pops out to the corner. He has an excellent feel for giving ball handlers an open window to pass to him. Clarkson gets trapped here and Kuzma's already open, but he sees that he's not going to get the ball in that spot, so he slides over to the other side, then pulls up for the jumper. And he shot well despite not having the best shot selection in this game. This was right after he missed that last shot. I want him to take this shot every time. But most of his shot selection issues were on the other end of the spectrum, taking tougher shots than he needed to.
Could have got a better look, but that's what it is.
Usually picks and pops, but he had a couple of nice rolls to the basket that I like to see. If he can mix it up a bit, he's going to be all the more dangerous. But he's probably slipping screens a little too often, and when he makes the wrong decision, it kills the play. He also showed off his passing ability a bit. Defensively, Kuzma's having a hard time with the physicality of NBA bigs. Here he picks up a foul trying to box out Kenneth Faried. And he's still learning how to play help defense, although this is a nice possession here.
Just being in tune, the weak side, help side basketball, defensively. I got to tune up that. It's a little different in college.
Lonzo had a decent first half before an ankle injury took him out of most of the second half. As always, his outlets and hit-aheads got the Lakers some good looks. I was at the game, and this was a miscommunication between Lonzo and Randall. Lonzo thought Randall was going to go out to the wing, and Randall stayed down in the post. This was his other miscommunication, where he thought that Zubac was going to pop out. These will happen less as guys become more familiar with his style. He did some exciting work to get his own bucket in transition as well. He didn't do a lot of work out of the pick and roll, but he made a couple of nice pocket passes. Lonzo had a couple of assists reading KCP coming off of screens on the same inbounds play. He had 2 spot-up attempts and missed them both, but hit his only step back. I thought he quietly had his best defensive game as a pro. His biggest mistakes were getting backdoored twice, but he cleaned them both up with a block shot. And in the first quarter, he had the best closeouts that I've seen from him as a Laker. Tough night for Ingram any way you slice it, but this was his nicest move of the night. Each of his 3 baskets were right at the rim. But teams are going to start sitting on these drives, especially if he's always going to go back to his right. And he missed all 3 of the jumpers that he took. He didn't do much in this game other than trying to score, and I'd like to see that change. Like this pass right here, he should be able to get to for a steal, but he's way too late in reacting. Today at practice, I asked Randall about his new role in transition.
Luke has asked you to outlet the ball more when you get a defensive rebound. How's that adjustment been for you?
Easy. We have guards who are looking ahead, looking to create, make that play. So for me, it's easy. It takes a lot less energy for me than dribbling, the court. So it allows me to use my speed and my quickness a lot more efficient.
While I have liked Randall's game in transition, he still had some possessions where he's out of control both there and in the half court. The Nuggets really sat on his left hand in the post, and he had mixed results with that. He did a nice job of stepping into his jumper on this one, but then unnecessarily faded away on this one. And this is one of my favorite pick and roll possessions of his career. He does a nice job of finding the seam here after making good contact on the screen. Luke complimented his help defense in practice today, and he did have a couple of nice rotations. And he's easily been the team's best defensive rebounder through the first 2 games. He's had some issues on closeouts, but I'm going to cover those in a separate video. We got to see a little bit of what KCP brings to the table, and I thought he really got after it defensively. But he had a couple of rough moments on that end too. Offensively, we got to see him curl off of screens and spot up a bit. I'm a big proponent of his abilities on the pick and roll, and I thought he did some nice work as a passer and as a scorer. but his ball handling is a little suspect, and that can thwart these plays. Alright, that's it for this one. I could really use your help with the Venmo and Patreon stuff. The NBA has been taking my videos down, but I'm fighting it under the argument that it's fair use. But when they get taken down, I don't make any money off of them, so I'm totally relying on you guys. So if you support what I do, please either click the Venmo or Patreon link below and donate accordingly. Thanks so much, guys.